Princess Anne's brutal honesty. 25 times she told it like it is. Princess Anne, the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, is well known for her no-nonsense attitude and straightforward approach to life. Throughout her life, she's built a reputation as a no-nonsense royal who speaks her mind without hesitation. Her honesty, often seen as refreshing and candid, has provided numerous memorable moments. In this video, we'll explore 25 times when Princess Anne's brutal honesty left no room for doubt. From her views on royal duties to her opinions on public life, Princess Anne's straightforwardness has set her apart from other royals. Number 1. The Olympics comment. Despite her status, Princess Anne's always been down-to-earth about her achievements. As the first British royal to compete in the Olympics in equestrian sports at the 1976 Montreal Games, Princess Anne clearly focused on achieving results rather than seeking glory or recognition. She once famously stated, "You don't come to the Olympics to get your picture in the paper. You come to win." This straightforward approach reflects her commitment to hard work and determination, valuing the sport itself over the fame that could come with it. By emphasizing the results rather than the accolades, Princess Anne set a powerful example for athletes and public figures alike, showing that commitment to excellence is more valuable than the pursuit of fame. Number 2. Challenging the status quo. Princess Anne's been a traditionalist throughout her life, often expressing concern over the royal family's evolving roles in modern society. She's never been one to shy away from criticizing what she sees as unnecessary modernizations within the royal family. In various interviews, Princess Anne's expressed disdain for the growing trend of royals engaging in celebrity culture, stating, "I don't think it's always a good thing to have headlines. You're there to do a job, not be famous." By speaking out against the celebrity culture that's increasingly influenced the royal family, Princess Anne reinforces her commitment to the principles that have guided her life. Number 3. Blunt media interactions. Princess Anne's interactions with the press are often marked by her sharp wit and blunt responses. Known for her no-nonsense approach, she's never been one to mince her words, especially when it comes to dealing with the media. During a particularly probing interview when asked about her relationship with the media, she famously retorted, "I don't do this for your benefit," leaving the reporter speechless. Her directness highlights her preference for privacy and her disdain for invasive media practices. Her bluntness in interviews and public statements has become a hallmark of her interactions with the press, often catching journalists off guard and reminding them that she's not interested in playing their games. Number 4. Straight talk on parenting. Unlike many royals who've opted for more traditional, secluded upbringings for their children, Princess Anne's always been a hands-on parent, ensuring that her children, Peter and Zara, were prepared for life outside the royal bubble. She once said, "You have to raise your children to survive in the real world, not in a fairy tale," often speaking about the importance of instilling a strong work ethic and a sense of responsibility in her children, teaching them the value of hard work and self-reliance. Princess Anne also made the unconventional decision not to bestow courtesy titles on her children, allowing them more normal lives without the pressure of royal titles. By choosing to raise her children without titles, Princess Anne ensured that they would have the freedom to carve out their paths, free from the expectations and pressures that often accompany royal life. Number 5. Unapologetically direct on conservation. Princess Anne's been vocal about her views on environmental issues, particularly when it comes to conservation and climate change. She's often criticized what she sees as alarmist rhetoric, preferring a more measured and practical approach to environmentalism. Princess Anne's been quoted as saying, "I don't do environmental fashion. I believe in facts." In line with her pragmatic approach, she's also defended the controversial culling of badgers to control bovine tuberculosis, arguing that it's a responsible way to manage animal populations. Her stance, while sometimes controversial, is rooted in her preference for action and practical solutions over mere symbolic gestures. She's been a patron of various wildlife and conservation organizations, using her platform to promote sustainable practices and raise awareness about the importance of protecting the natural world. Number 6. Honest fashion critiques. Known for her practical style, Princess Anne's never been one to follow fashion trends. She's been candid about her fashion choices, famously quipping, "I've never been a clothes horse." She prefers practical and durable clothing over high fashion, a stance that aligns with her straightforward personality. Princess Anne's approach to fashion is a reflection of her broader philosophy on life, function over form. She's often been seen re-wearing outfits and opting for practical, understated clothing that suits her active lifestyle, choosing to prioritize comfort and functionality over trendiness. Number 7. Speaking about sibling rivalries. When asked about rumors of sibling rivalry within the royal family, particularly between her and her brothers, Princess Anne was direct in her response, stating, "I don't compete with anyone. I have my path." She's always been clear that her focus is on her responsibilities and that she has no interest in engaging in petty rivalries. This attitude has helped her maintain strong relationships with her siblings, and her willingness to address rumors head-on demonstrates her confidence and self-assuredness. Princess Anne's ability to stay above the fray and remain focused on her duties is a testament to her character and her commitment to her role within the royal family. Number 8. Criticism of lavish spending. Princess Anne's openly voiced her concern over the lavish spending often associated with the royal family. She once said, "I don't do luxury, I do practical," indicating her preference for simplicity and functionality over opulence, advocating for a more modest approach to spending. Her criticism of royal extravagance is rooted in her belief that public figures have a responsibility to set an example, particularly when it comes to spending public money. With this, Princess Anne has reinforced her commitment to service and her understanding of the responsibilities that come with her position. Number 9. The importance of hard work. Princess Anne is one of the hardest-working members of the royal family, often attending hundreds of engagements each year. She's been vocal about the importance of hard work, saying, "We're there to support the work of others, not to be celebrated." Her emphasis on dedication over privilege underscores her belief in earning respect through actions, not titles. Princess Anne's dedication to her duties is well known, and she's often been praised for her tireless work ethic. She takes her role seriously and has always been committed to supporting the organizations and causes she represents, emphasizing the importance of earning respect through actions rather than relying on her title. Number 10. Unfiltered responses to scandals. Throughout her life, Princess Anne has faced various controversies, both personal and within the royal family. Her approach has always been to address these issues head-on, often with brutal honesty. When asked about royal scandals, she once stated, "You can't change what happened. You can only change how you deal with it." This pragmatic attitude reflects her focus on moving forward rather than dwelling on past mistakes. She's always been willing to confront difficult situations directly rather than shying away from them. This attitude has helped her maintain her reputation as a reliable and trustworthy member of the royal family, even in the face of adversity. Number 11. Stance on social media. Princess Anne's been openly critical of the rise of social media, particularly among younger royals. She's expressed concerns about its impact on privacy and public perception, stating, "Social media is not something I need. I don't see the point." She's often spoken about the need for members of the royal family to be mindful of their public image and the potential consequences of engaging with social media. While her children, Peter and Zara, have embraced social media platforms, Princess Anne remains cautious, reflecting her desire to maintain boundaries between public and private life. Her reluctance to embrace digital platforms is rooted in her desire to maintain a clear boundary between her public duties and private life, and her willingness to speak out on the issue highlights her commitment to preserving the integrity of the royal family. Number 12. Refusal to fly first class. Known for her pragmatic approach to life, Princess Anne famously refused to fly first class, preferring to travel in economy. She once explained, "I don't see the point in wasting money on something so trivial." However, she's flown first class on occasion for long-haul flights or when logistics require it. This decision underscores her commitment to practicality and her disdain for unnecessary extravagance. Even as a member of the royal family, Princess Anne's refusal to fly first class is a reflection of her broader philosophy of life, which emphasizes practicality and efficiency over luxury. Her decision to travel economy demonstrates her belief in leading by example and her understanding of the importance of using resources wisely. Number 13. Choosing not to bestow titles on her children. Princess Anne made the unconventional decision not to bestow royal titles on her children, Peter and Zara. She's been candid about her reasoning, stating, "I want them to have as normal a life as possible." Princess Anne's decision to forego titles for her children reflected her understanding of the challenges that come with being a member of the royal family. She's often spoken about the importance of allowing her children to have the freedom to pursue their interests and careers without the added pressure of a royal title. By choosing to raise her children without titles, Princess Anne ensured that they would have the opportunity to live a more normal life. Number 14. Comments on animal rights. Princess Anne has often spoken openly about her views on hunting and animal rights, defending her position with characteristic bluntness. In a debate about culling animals, she once remarked, "You've got to manage animals. If you don't, you're being irresponsible." Her comments highlight her belief in practical conservation methods and her readiness to defend her views, even when they're controversial. She's often argued that hunting, when done ethically and sustainably, can play a crucial role in conservation efforts. Her willingness to engage in this debate shows her commitment to balance between conservation and practical wildlife management. Number 15. Taking criticism head-on. Princess Anne is no stranger to public and media criticism, but her approach to it is straightforward. She once stated, "You take criticism as it comes. If it's fair, you learn from it. If it's not, you ignore it." Her blunt response to criticism underscores her resilience and her focus on what she sees as important. She's often spoken about the need to remain focused on one's own goals and responsibilities rather than getting caught up in what others think or say. Her ability to take criticism in stride and to learn from it when necessary is a testament to her strength of character and her commitment to her role within the royal family. Number 16. Guarding the family's privacy. Princess Anne has always been a staunch advocate for the privacy of the royal family. Her firm stance against media intrusion is well documented, often criticizing the press for overstepping boundaries. She once remarked, "Privacy is a fundamental right, even for those in the public eye. The press sometimes forgets that we're people, not public property." She's consistently emphasized the importance of respecting boundaries, both for the well-being of individual royals and the institution as a whole. Her willingness to confront the media on this issue, whether by directly addressing reporters or through public statements, highlights her dedication to protecting her family's right to a private life. Number 17. No-nonsense public engagements. Princess Anne's approach to public engagements is as straightforward as her personality. She's known for her honest interactions with the public, often eschewing the typical small talk that characterizes many royal appearances. During one engagement, when asked about her thoughts on being a royal, she replied, "It's a job, not a lifestyle. You do it because it's your duty." Her candidness in public settings reinforces her reputation as a royal who values substance over formality. She's often spoken about the need to be present and engaged when meeting the public rather than simply going through the motions. Her ability to connect with people on a personal level, often using humor and straightforwardness, has endeared her to many. Number 18. Real talk on staying fit. Princess Anne is known for her active lifestyle and commitment to fitness. Throughout her life, she's been a keen equestrian and has maintained a rigorous schedule that includes numerous public engagements and charitable activities. When discussing her views on health and fitness, she's been unapologetically direct, emphasizing the importance of staying active. She once commented, "There are no excuses. If you want to be healthy, you make time to stay active." She believes in leading by example and has often highlighted the importance of physical fitness, not just for appearance, but for overall well-being and the ability to fulfill one's duties effectively. Her straightforward advice on fitness, focusing on consistency, effort, and a lack of excuses, resonates with many who admire her for her work ethic and dedication. Number 19. Views on charity work. Princess Anne is heavily involved in charitable work, serving as patron or president of more than 300 organizations. She's been vocal about the importance of genuine efforts in philanthropy, often criticizing superficial charity efforts that are more about publicity than making a real difference. Princess Anne once stated, "Charity work isn't about making yourself look good. It's about making a real impact." She's always emphasized the need for sincerity and commitment in philanthropy, arguing that charity should not be a means to enhance one's image, but rather a genuine effort to help others. Her criticism of superficial charity work reflects her frustration with those who use philanthropy as a tool for self-promotion rather than a platform for meaningful change. Number 20. Resisting unnecessary change. Princess Anne's often expressed resistance to modernizing the monarchy purely for the sake of change. She has a strong belief in maintaining tradition where it serves a purpose and sees value in preserving the customs that have defined the monarchy for centuries. In an interview, she stated, "Change for change's sake isn't always a good thing. Sometimes the old ways are best because they work." She's often argued that while the monarchy must evolve to stay relevant, it should not abandon its traditions simply to appear modern. Number 21. Responding to paparazzi. Throughout her life, Princess Anne's had numerous encounters with paparazzi, and she's never been afraid to confront them directly. Her encounters with the paparazzi have often been marked by her sharp words and decisive actions, making it clear that she values her privacy and that of her family. In one instance, after being aggressively pursued by photographers, she bluntly told them, "You don't own me, and you certainly don't own my family." Her confrontational stance against paparazzi highlights her fierce protection of her privacy and her family's well-being. By speaking out against invasive media practices, Princess Anne reinforces her belief in the importance of respecting the privacy of individuals, regardless of their public status. Number 22. Dismissing celebrity culture. Princess Anne has made no secret of her disdain for reality TV and the celebrity culture it fosters. She's openly criticized the genre for its lack of substance, stating, "Reality TV is a distraction. It's not real life. It's entertainment at best, exploitation at worst." She's often expressed concern about the impact of celebrity culture on society, particularly an influence on young people who may be drawn to fame for its own sake rather than for any substantive achievement. Her criticism of reality TV reflects her desire to promote values of hard work, dedication, and genuine accomplishment rather than the pursuit of fame and fortune. Number 23. Remarks on public spending. Princess Anne has occasionally weighed in on issues of public spending, voicing her opinions on government policies. She once commented, "Government should be about serving the people efficiently, not wasting resources." She's often argued that public money should be spent wisely with a focus on serving the needs of the people rather than on unnecessary extravagance. Her comments on government spending reflect her practical nature and her desire to see resources used effectively to achieve meaningful outcomes, advocating for efficiency and accountability in public spending. Number 24. Straightforward views on gender roles. Princess Anne has long been a proponent of gender equality, advocating for the evolving roles of women in society. She's been honest about her views, emphasizing that while progress has been made, there's still work to be done. In a discussion about gender roles, she stated, "Equality is about opportunity and responsibility. It's about earning respect, not just demanding it." Her emphasis on earning respect through hard work and dedication reflects her belief in the value of merit and the importance of contributing to society, advocating for gender equality, and highlighting the importance of both rights and responsibilities. Number 25. Her take on the future of the monarchy. When it comes to the future of the monarchy, Princess Anne has shared her thoughts with a pragmatic outlook. She's candidly acknowledged the challenges that lie ahead for the royal family, saying, "The future of the monarchy depends on its ability to adapt while staying true to its purpose." Princess Anne's realistic perspective on the monarchy's future demonstrates her understanding of the need for balance between tradition and change, advocating for a balanced approach to adaptation and tradition. What do you think about Princess Anne's blunt approach to her role and life in the public eye? Do you find her honesty refreshing, or do you think she sometimes takes it too far? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up share it with your friends, and hit that subscribe button for more interesting content. Make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.